overall, man, it's looking good.
Definitely, yeah, it's improving year after year too. Every time I come out here, the clover looks better. There's a lot of new growth coming in as well, so.
Yeah, and this is the third year on this clover plot, so
Really?
and it's still pumping out pretty good.
Good deal.
What are you thinking as far as on the plot boost? How many times? I mean, we're obviously spraying it today. It's the end of May,
For sure.
But how many times are you thinking throughout the summer into early fall?
In a perfect world, you want to do it almost every 30 to 45 days. That's
Okay.
in a perfect world, because the way it acts, it enhances the microbial populations in the soil on a bell
Right.
curve. So once you hit it, it just spikes that population and the activity. But after about 25 to 30 days, it starts to come back down. So once you hit it right there at the top, you just keep
every
adding on
month,
to
a
it.
month and a half?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. You just keep adding on to it and enhancing it again, and that's also going to help with when those deer are out here grazing on it, putting a lot of pressure.
Right.
It's going to help with that hardiness of
Well,
the
I know
plant.
last year, even our fall plots, you know, we come in, I mean, we were spraying them at the end of October, the middle part, the end of October, and we come in before we got ready to hunt, and we hit them again, and it was crazy to see, you know, sometimes in this soil like this, you'll get where it's not great, you'll start seeing that yellowish tint in the plant.
Yep.
And I could tell a huge difference last year when we come in and we hit it. I mean, it just made everything, all those plants dark green, and the deer, it seemed like they just,
For sure.
it just sucked them in. I mean,
sure.
it's like a magnet.
Absolutely.
So-
Which those deer, they can taste the nutrients and the healthiness of the plant too. So when
100%.
you're increasing the nutrient uptake in these plants, they can taste it, and it's also going to help hold the deer a lot better, and they're going to be out here longer as well. But it's a really good stand.
We've got about 3 clover plots like this on this place, and they're all looking really good this
Good
year.
deal.
Which we've had a lot of moisture, but it's kind of good and bad. I mean, like I said, we couldn't get in here to mow it and clean it
For
up.
sure.
Starting to get a pretty good little grass stand in it, but we'll hit it with a herbicide. And that's the cool thing too about you guys' products, is we don't have to spray it 2 different times.
Exactly.
We can mix our herbicides right in with the plot boost and spray it and make it a one pass
Exactly.
deal, and we're
Exactly.
done.